Hello and welcome. My name is Tom Frost and I am one of the newest members of the OFP team. Here at OFP, we are interviewing some of our more successful traders in order to understand their motivations, their strategies, plans, potential insights, all to create a video where potential traders can get a better understanding of maybe where to improve and how to become a better trader overall. So today we have with us Kandel. The way that the interview will work is that we'll get to know Kandel a little better. He will then show us some of his good and bad trades, hopefully with some graphs and some screen sharing. We will then aim to give you some more insight into his strategies and processes. And to close, we'll try to understand maybe his inspirations and any advice that he may give to future traders. But before we get started, I would like to give an introduction to OFP. So OFP is a direct funding proprietary trading company that aims to give traders access to sources of capital that they would otherwise not be able to get access to. The reason for this is that we here at OFP believe that everyone should have the chance to earn money for themselves and we don't believe that a lack of money should be a reason not to be able to do things for yourself, as is so often the case with trading on the stock market. OFP aims to differentiate itself within the prop trading company market by giving greater autonomy and reducing the obstacles in the way that so often lead to the industry standard of 2% payouts. So examples of these kind of steps include the fact that we allow news trading. There are no verification challenges that are so common with larger prop trading companies. And this all leads to a payout of 34% compared to the industry standard of 2%. So the balance between rules and reward all combine to create a fun and fair trading experience for all clients. So I hope everyone's learned a little bit about OFP, and now we'll get into the interview with Kandel. Hi there. So today we have with us Kandel, who has been a member of OFP since August 7th. He has 3 accounts, 2 of 25k and 1 of 50k, meaning he is a fully funded member of OFP. He has had positive returns on all occasions and has shown great risk management throughout. So hi, Kandel. How are you doing?
Hi, Thomas. I'm good. And how are you doing?
I'm doing very well. Thank you very much for asking. So before we get started and involved in the details of your trading, would you be able to give us some more details about yourself and your background?
Okay. I was born in Nepal and currently now I'm in Japan. Mm-hmm. And I'm doing like part-time trading, like over 1 year, mm-hmm. 1 year and 2 months like that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And so how old are you and what's your perhaps educational background?
Oh, now I'm 26 years old and I have started like IT-related programming language and programming technology, and now I work for a company as well.
Mm-hmm. Okay, very nice. And why did you first join OFP?
I am like searching for the prop firm that will give me the better return. Like mm-hmm. I tried like my Forex fund, FTMO, but you have to pass the challenge within 1 month and you will get nothing. So mm-hmm. It feels very rush and stress. So I am like searching for the company who is like give the benefit or give the reward to you without any challenge. So I found the OFP in that way.
Okay, that's very good to hear. Thank you very much. And so in terms of your personal lifestyle, so when you're not trading, what do you like to do? As you said, you're working at the moment. Are there any other things you like to do in your personal time?
Yeah, since I'm in Japan, so I like to watch like Japanese anime and Japanese mm-hmm. film as well.
Okay.
And yeah.
Great. That's great to hear. So Kandel, what I'd like to do now is to have a little bit more of a detailed look into some of your more successful and potentially also less successful trades. So if you'd be able to sort of share your screen with those who are watching and just give us as much detail as you can about your successful trades.
Okay, let me share my screen. I love to share this USD gold so much. So I'm always looking for, I'm like a scalper. So I generally use 5-minute time frame. So like yesterday, I take on this trade. Mm-hmm. Like when price is failed to break 1711 resistance in 5-minute time frame, and we have solid bearish candle. So I thought that the price will go down. So I took short position here, and my stop loss was like above the 1713, and the price came to like 17.1. Then I have got nearly 100 pip. So I think that will be for the scalper, 100 pip is very good.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And for due to my bad trade, then the price again came to that resistance level, and you have weak rejection, bearish candle, and one more bearish candle. I thought that price will again definitely come down, and I thought that will just reverse again. And that time I took short position, and I was like quite confident that flight is definitely gonna down. So I just shorted, and my stop loss was like pretty big. So you can see that massive bullish candle broke above the resistance and go up the other way. So I think that was pretty bad for me.
Okay. So as I see there, it increased a lot.
Yeah.
How do you react perhaps when it doesn't go the way you wanted in this scenario? Did you pull out of the trade entirely? Did you stop, or did you try and regain some of the losses you might have made when it went badly?
Oh yeah, like when I was started, I think I will definitely like revenge, and when whatever I have made lost, I will make that loss into profit. So I will definitely immediately go for the revenge trade. But now I thought that will just blow your account and blow your career too. So now I just took the loss and wait for better entry. And I have one more better entry, that like the price is failed to like resist over like 727 resistance. I took short position here, and just we go down all the way. If I was like yesterday, I go to revenge trade and one lot size I just increase, that would not be great idea. So if the trade will not go in your direction, then you have to wait for the better entry again.
Okay. That's very interesting. And when it comes to trading, do you always approach your trades in the same way? So are you looking for something? Are you using maybe technical analysis or fundamental analysis when it comes to looking at potential trades?
Yeah. I just prefer for technical analysis, because you know the price and like support resistance. But I am always updated with the news, like what is happening on Fed interest rate, like CPI news. So I'm always updated with news, but I just betterly prefer for technical analysis.
Okay. And when you've had a trade like this, perhaps, and it hasn't maybe gone to plan, how do you learn from that trade? How do you make a note? Have you learned anything from where this didn't go as planned?
I have to, when the trade don't go with my plan, so I realize what was wrong with that. So like how to say, if we have to wait for the better confirmation. So like for gold, the trend is in bullish trend. So we have to be sure that we have taken the best entry. So I think, sorry, can we start this chapter again?
That's okay. You're doing it's absolutely perfectly. I mean, it's all making sense. So yeah, that's absolutely perfect. So when it comes to trades in general, so when you've made a good trade, bad trade, maybe after a long week, do you like this one? Would you record this? Do you maybe backtest anything when it comes to your approaches, or do you just keep a journal of good trades, bad
my
trades?
backtesting is that like I'm using this moving average as my key indicator. So if the price break above this upper line, like then I will take the buy entry, and the stop loss will be structure low. And the price break lower this my indicator EMA. This is actually 5 EMA. Then I will take short position. Then stop loss will leave the structure high. Yeah, that is my primary idea or primary style of trading.
Okay. Well, thank you very much for sharing your screen with us. That's perfect. So the next bit that we're going to talk about is a little bit about your mentality when it comes to trading. So since you started trading, have you adjusted your mentality? Do you ever have regret, maybe a fear of missing out on a good trade, or have you learned how to better deal with those kind of things?
Yeah, well, like when I was starting like trading, so I always like feels that, oh, trading is gone away. I have to hurry up. Otherwise, it will run from this trade will run away. So I just in hurry I took trade, and that trade will reverse, and that time I always lost. So I realized that what was I'm doing mistake. So I feel that you have to believe in your system. So you have to wait for the price to come your zone. So now, like, I don't trade in Tokyo session. I focus on my London and New York session. And I think that place you could find your better trade. So just you have to believe your system, and you have to like completely follow your strategy. Then you can get better entry and better reward, I think.
Okay, that's great. So yeah, I think the way you're trying to say is that instead of just rushing, because obviously trading is a very fast-paced thing, prices change all the time. Just stick to your strategy, and even if you make a mistake, you'll better learn from it, and your strategy will improve. So that's absolutely brilliant. When it comes to your trading day to day, you mentioned that you have moved away from the Japanese session towards the London and New York. Has this seen you become more profitable, or are those where your more profitable trades are, or is this just something you've done at preference?
Like in Tokyo session, there is like low volume and low volatility. Then you cannot predict whether the market is going up or down. Then if you took the trade in Tokyo session, then suddenly London open and market goes on like different directions. So I have made very big loss with Tokyo session. So I thought that Tokyo session is not working for me. Then that is working very good for me, this strategy.
Okay, that's great. And do you think that's something you'll stick with, or maybe as you improve your knowledge of trading, do you think maybe you'll go back to the Tokyo session at all?
No, I'm pretty happier with London and New York session. So I will improve my strategy and my knowledge with these two sessions only.
Okay, that's brilliant. Yeah, that's great. Thank you very much. So thank you very much for giving us some of the less technical stuff into your trade. So now I'd like to talk about more yourself and your approach. So what are your future plans? Not necessarily just with trading, but just your plans for the future.
Yeah, definitely. I want to become like full-time trader. So I will have many more time to go anywhere and like visit the different places. So in future, I will just make better my trading strategy and my trading journal. Then if I will get the result in 2-3 years, then I will quit my current job and I will be full-time trader as well.
And why do you want to be a full-time trader? Because as you said,
because
it's very busy. It's very busy, isn't it? So why take that stress? Is it something you just want to do?
I want to visit like different places in the world. So if you are working in the company, you cannot do that. But in case of trading, you can do like wherever you are, right? So just this is my dream, to be full-time trader and visit like many places in the world.
Okay, so I guess you're saying it gives you more autonomy and independence. So you could be in New York and trade, you could be in London, Africa, wherever you want to be. That's great. And when it comes to OFP, what would you say to others about OFP if you were talking to them about it?
Yeah, like I just posted in Discord. If we want to like learning with earning, then OFP is the best, because you don't have to be stressful. You don't have any particular particular challenge. Then you have to pass in within 1 month or 15 days. You can just you can be yourself. You can you have to place 3 trades per week. Yeah, that is the rule. But otherwise, you can, because you don't to be like stressful, because you have plenty of time. Then you will get reward whatever profit you make. That's why I think for the learner and who want really do in trading, then they should try with OFP at once. Yeah, that's my advice.
Sure. So you like the fact that you don't have to necessarily meet certain requirements. You could just, the lack of verification challenges gives you that greater independence and lack of stress. That's great. Do you have any guidance for other traders when it comes to I guess, trading, maybe some techniques or reviews kind of thing?
Yeah, I'm still learning, so I'm not like perfect traders. But as my experience, I think that if you have some technical strategy, if you have your risk management, then just you have to completely follow that strategy, or like that. You don't to be greedy at this market. So if you if you have good profit at your with your strategy, then you have to satisfy and just close the trade of this day. But if you feel greedy and you want to one more trade, then that will destruct all your profit and account will be negative. Yeah. So my advice is that we don't want too much from the market and like completely follow your strategy.
Okay. So strategy is key.
Strategy and better understanding of like global market, what global market is moving. Then you have to update with news actually. Then yeah.
Sure. And do you like that part of OFP, the fact that you can do news trading?
News trading, yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Has that benefited you in any way? The fact that you can trade during the news?
Yeah, but you have to be careful that you have your stop loss should be like, in news, like there will be high volatile, high spike. So you have to be careful with this, that. But like allowance of news trading is like great opportunity for me.
That's great. Absolutely brilliant. So overall, I think that's everything. So I'd like to thank you very much for talking with us today. We here at OFP really appreciate your time and the insight you've been able to give us into your trades. So we hope your success continues. And now that you're a fully funded trader, we hope you only go up and up and you continue to grow with us here at OFP. So I'd like to thank you very much for watching and goodbye.
Okay, thank you so much.